Today we are taking a deep dive into what the team behind Zerospace revealed in their recent AMA on Reddit, alongside fresh development updates from their Kickstarter page. Whether you're an RTS fan, a lore enthusiast, or just curious about how modern real-time strategy games are built, there's plenty to unpack. So sit back, let's get into it. First up, we'll explore the AMA session held on the Real-Time Strategy Reddit page. It's where the team from Starlance Studios answered questions about development, design philosophy, and technical challenges. In the AMA, someone asked whether the recent turbulence in the RTS market, such as the cancellation of games like Battle Aces, had made the team nervous about Zerospace's prospects. The lead developer, known as Marv, username ElementQuake on Reddit, responded by saying, well, yes, they are being very careful. He emphasized that the game will use a box model purchase rather than a free-to-play model. He explained that free-to-play RTS games face high thresholds of retention and monetization to stay viable. And as someone who's done many free-to-play projects, he's moved away from that. He also mentioned that Starlance's burn rate is a lot smaller than many large studios. So a strong launch with healthy player numbers could really set a good foundation. What this means for players is, you'll buy the game once and expect meaningful content rather than paywalls or gated progression. Now, let's switch gears from business to gameplay design. One of the most interesting topics in the AMA was how the team approached units, pathfinding, and large-scale engagements. A user asked, with 1,000 or more units on screen at once, how are you keeping performance up? Marv revealed that they are using individual unit AI, one CPU core, and a combination of algorithms to get StarCraft-level collision integrity and very optimized unit counts. He confirmed they are using pathfinding over a nav mesh, along with their own crowd simulation algorithms, not relying on Unreal's built-in mass or physics systems for this. They've decoupled their unit systems significantly for performance. On the new player side, they've added features to make the experience smoother, automatic extractors rather than workers, global build buttons, queued production, line drag, and line attack for formations. These were explicitly designed to help both new and veteran RTS players get to the action faster. In short, high unit counts, smooth pathing, and strong foundational mechanics are a big part of what the Zerospace team are investing in. Now, what about modes and content? Let's move on to that. The AMA covered the different game modes and how they'll tie into the overarching universe of Zerospace. When asked about co-op missions and single-player campaign length, Marv said that for early access, they are aiming for about 15 hours of content, roughly 14 campaign missions, with side objectives, cutscenes, and RPG-style crew interactions. For the full release, they are targeting around 35 to 40 campaign missions. The co-op mode links into a galactic war map, think of a 4x strategy layer, and includes stronghold missions, special maps that are unlocked when Alliance players attack or defend structures on the galactic map. On the versus side of things, skirmish, ranked 1v1, 2v2, free for all, the aim is to maximize game state variety. With 4 main factions, 7 mercenary factions, and 14 heroes. The heroes function like specialists. Early game, they can contest map objectives, scout, and punch above their weight. But as the match goes on, they synergize with your full army rather than dominating it. So the takeaway, the team wants broad appeal, story, co-op, and competitive, while giving enough depth for hardcore RTS players. Now, let's take a look at how the game's universe and lore is shaping up. In the AMA, when asked about tidbits of lore, the team revealed some rich backstory. For instance, the Koru plant ecosystem supports the Grell species. The Grell help dig tunnels, destroy indigenous plant life. The Koru plant network of neural roots that can channel electric pulses across thousands of miles, forming a loose planetary consciousness. The Bastion mech belonging to the Protectorate was mentioned as having a neural link between pilot and armor, with experienced pilots feeling like the mech became their true skin. They also said they are emulating the vibe of old-school RTS manuals. Rich flavor text, background subfactions, codices, and emails to bring context beyond what you see in the game. This shows that the team is investing in world building, not just mechanics. And finally, let's go over the latest Kickstarter update and roadmap, and what it means for launch and beyond. The latest update, posted via their campaign page, announced an updated roadmap and commitments for future content. They reaffirmed their plan to release 2 major game-transforming updates annually, with periodic balance tweaks in between. Now, having followed Zerospace for a very long time, and watching the development, their tweaks of periodic balance are often very frequent. They are incredibly quick to listen to the community, and so things are very positive in that sense. They clarified content tiers, campaign DLCs, and new co-op seasons will likely be paid, while co-op seasonal changes, such as raid bosses, may be free. They also provided transparency on team changes and publisher search. Though there were personal shifts and no publisher found yet, they emphasized they are at their most efficient yet and remaining on track. From the update, you can sense that they are mindful of expectations, they want to deliver value, and plan for a live service angle, but still anchored in a one-time purchase model. Which brings us to the part that a lot of you have been waiting for, the upcoming December playtest. The team officially announced a closed playtest for backers, running from December the 15th to December the 28th. This build will feature the campaign prologue, freshly polished and expanded for those who missed it during Tacticon. Also, 2 brand new co-op missions offering fresh team-based objectives. And for competitive fans, an alpha version of the new 2v2 versus mode, which they will be revealing more about soon. If you've participated in previous closed playtests through backing, key giveaways, or other access events, you'll automatically be eligible to join. This is a big one, not just a technical test. This is the most feature-complete look yet at how Zerospace plays across campaign, co-op, and PvP. It's the first real taste of what the early access launch might feel like. So if you're a backer, keep an eye on your inbox and the Kickstarter page for your invite. And if you're not, follow their social channels. They've hinted that community keys may become available as well. Now, I thought that whilst I've got your attention, this is probably the best time to let you guys know I do have a Zerospace dedicated YouTube channel where we cast plenty of games from 1v1s, tournaments, 2v2s, and hopefully plenty more content coming your way in the future. It's called Zerospace Central, and I'll leave a link to it in the video description. So, let's wrap up with some thoughts and what to watch going forward. First, Zerospace is positioning itself as a more classic RTS experience, the box model purchase, with modern sensibilities. Large scale, smoother unit handling, multiple game modes, and deep lore. Second, the devs are clearly paying attention to market lessons, especially around early access, content scope, and monetization. Third, the roadmap suggests ongoing support, but in a way that doesn't appear to lean on aggressive monetization. If you're an RTS fan, this is certainly a project worth keeping on your radar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please do give the video a thumbs up. More importantly, subscribe to keep up to date with strategy game coverage. And let me know in the comment section below, by the way, which aspect of Zerospace do you find most intriguing? Campaign, co-op, or maybe the lore or technical underpinnings? I'll see you next time. Until then, happy strategizing.